Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Doc, of course. How you doing today? I had a great day today. The wife made me lunch. She does every day, but it was really different today, which is kind of cool. And I really enjoyed that. That was really good. She made some sort of sushi mixed with something else and something else. And it's a Japanese meal, and I loved it. So it was like egg. What am I talking about that for? Look, it was a great lunch. Anyhow, I hope you had a good lunch too today. You did good. And hey, the holidays have been great, right? We got this Memorial Day weekend. I'm still in Japan, but I still enjoyed it here too because I work online too, so it's almost a holiday for me. And we go out different days here anyway. But anyway, I wanted to talk about what I was watching over this week and this weekend about what's going on with the world of music making at home, the at home producer market, and then the guy who's making music and DJs making music. And it's changing. Now, you saw this for sure. The push has got this thing, it's vibrato, it can bend notes, you can slide from one note to the next note without having any space, like a portamento. It's got that beautiful sound to it. Loving it. Nice machine. But there's something missing as I watch the videos. There's no arrange view. So I cannot go into the arrange view as I normally can do on the Ableton Live. What have I have? I have 11.3 software, and I can go then arrange stuff out, right? You can't do that here. All you can do is create pretty much with this standalone. Now for 2,500 bucks, because that's what it would cost you for the software, to use the machine, you can't arrange it out, is nuts.
Yes, there may be a version of Live running in here, but you can't really access the arranger in a meaningful way. In order to stress test whether there's actually a full version of Ableton Live in Push 3 Standalone, I loaded up the full demo project that comes with Ableton Live onto here. Now, I've loaded the exact same project on my computer, so as you can see, this is an arranger-heavy project, and there's nothing on the session grid, and there's nothing on the session grid here either. But if I hit play, we can hear the project playing. So no arranger access is a big limitation of Push Standalone, though of course you can control devices and the mix for all the arranger tracks.
They think that people are going to throw money at this thing because they finally went to have a standalone. Now, mind you, that's just one way. You can also go as a controller. You buy the Push 3 as a controller and just use that. There's no problem with that. But you still can't see arrange view with the controller. There's a controller version, then there's this other version where there's a computer inside of it, right? And you've got more space, and you also get batteries, which is good. But the problem with that is it's 2.5 hours. So for 2.5 hours, I can use it. Wait a minute. I saw another guy performing it, and I probably posted up here too. He showed it's less than that.
The specs on the battery say up to 2.5 hours. I found that if you use the CPU a lot, you'll get substantially less than that.
It's less than 2 hours from all the use he was doing. Another thing, I can't see how much CPU usage is going on. That should be on here as well. So there's a bunch of stuff that you can actually do in the software that you can't do on here yet. And it's programmable. They have enough buttons and knobs to do it. It's not done. But the problem here is that they're trying to go from the software up into this beautiful world of standalone. Now, Akai did it. They went from standalone to software, right? They went the reverse way of that. And then Machine, from Native Instruments, they went from software to standalone. Now, mind you, the Machine standalone does not have everything that's on the computer in the software. They need to fix that up too as well. But what's going on here, as you can see from Roland, they're making devices that are similar, cost less, and they're outselling. Like the SP404 Mach 2 is outselling the MPC-1. Now there's a new MPC-1 coming out, that's for sure. And that's the MPC-1 is going to be called the MPC-1 Plus. That's going to be coming out in June. Now, that's coming out, and Akai has this brand new year of the MPC because it was created on December 8th of 1988. And so this is the 35th anniversary this coming December. So they're going to try and, update these devices and get them out there. But there's something up with Akai. They're getting ready to put another device out probably because they're only updating the older devices. This means they got a runway to get that up, and their new device is probably done. And it'll probably be like this. A new device that will probably be easy to carry around, easy to use, have more fun. And today's guys, that's what it's really about. I imagine the first time a guy's maybe 10 years ago. Let's go back 20, 30 years ago. Let's go back further than that. Let's go back to the first guy who gets a violin. He's trying to play for like Mozart. Oh, I got my violin. I got to go practice. He's practicing. He gets a chance to play in Mozart's orchestra. All right, we got a cellist. We got a flutist. We got bass. We got percussion. We got, what else we got? Viola. Wow, we got a whole bunch of guys playing here, right? And we got Mozart playing. And you got to have these guys in the orchestra. We all traveled with gear back then. The guys playing jazz to death. The guys playing rock and roll. I mean, can you imagine Van Halen walking around and getting a different guitar every time? No. Guys seem to be like they're buying MPCs and buy another one. They're not sticking with one device. People want to use a device and play it live. We as humans have been doing this for I don't know how many years. I mean, the first guy with a bass drum is going like, oh, that's dope. That's the dinner drum. Or he hits that drum, everybody knows it's dinner time. They hit the drum again, this is the war beat. You know, there's a thing between the sound and communication to others is great. And to have a machine like this is beautiful to be able to go around and actually do gear, but it should be completed. You shouldn't have to get something that's not fully there and call it standalone. I mean, I'd call it it's a machine, but it needs crutches. You know, it's not standing alone, baby. You got to also go back in, go through Wi-Fi, and get stuff. I'm not a fan of that really. I want to pick the machine up, put my stuff on there, and go. It's not much. This thing's got a big hard drive to do it with. It can be done, but they didn't complete the job. And the worst thing I don't like is there's no logo on the front. Be proud of what you do. I made this device. This is our device. It's on the front. It says Ableton Live Push 3. You should be proud of what you make. You should make people see it. And particularly in this age of the internet of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, it's all out there. If you can just get out there and say, okay, look, you can now do this. Some guy makes a video saying, we can mix this way. I got a new idea. Put this here and do that this way. He puts his video camera up. Your logo should be seen right there. Your logo should be seen everywhere because everybody's taking pictures and viewing something. That's a faux pas. It's got to go. That guy's got to get fired. Whoever he is, he got to get fired. Get some guy who's going to do marketing and put the damn thing up. That's required. It just makes more sense to do it that way. I have no idea what they're doing, but they should fix it. But getting back on this idea about walking around free with your instrument, it's coming. It has to happen. Tomorrow's kids aren't going to want to sit around and watch a whole bunch of stuff on a computer screen and, oh, you can do this and that kind of thing, or stay at home and do gear. The beauty of what Akai did with the MPC Live 2 is amazing to me. Maybe not to you, but to have speakers that are bi-amped, so we have efficiency in audio, and then to have a battery that can do at least 6 hours inside, and a software with all my stuff in there where I can make it. I can go to my friend's house. We can sit around. He can play keyboards. I can play bass. Then we go to Ethel's house. We're going to hang out with her. She's going to do the backgrounds, put some singing in, and she makes some dope-ass ribs. We're going to have her do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to visit her, that's for sure. And then we're going to head back to my crib. Boom. I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to take that one card out, put it in my computer. Hey, I'm mixing up, getting some ideas. That is a beautiful thing. And what they're doing now with these standalones is a beautiful thing. I like that. We have to get back together again and start just going out and having fun with friends, creating music too, because that's how I learned. You know, there was no embassy when I first started. I played bass guitar, I played trumpet. I was in a band in high school, in junior high school, and then I was in a little band in high school. That was a small, my band in my own neighborhood, not the band inside of school, but we played music. All my friends are musicians, you know what I mean? So we had our own group. We hung out together. We did stuff together. And this is what's really great about these standalone devices, that we have to get together and learn stuff from other musicians and enjoy their presence and sort of record them and get other ideas that bounce off of ideas to create some great music. And that's what I love about Standalone. That's what I love about this device. It's expressive. It's getting back to how you play guitar. You slide that note in the guitar, man. You know what I mean? You got trombone. You know, these are things that are just so cool that we as humans have been hearing for years. That's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to break us away from this idea of being attached to the computer and to having to have the gear in my house and not going out and use it. So it's heading in the right direction. I hope they actually put the logo on this machine and they actually add a range view so it would be dope. Anyway, tell me what you think about this idea and about these new machines coming out, and how do you like the Push 3? And what do you think I said it's wrong? Because I really think that Ableton Live or Ableton has got money problems. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.